Cardoso, who did not play in the earlier meeting in June, Kia Nurse in the starting lineup, and Rachel Banham.
Washington starts in a man-to-man defense here, and they have really provided some really tough defense in terms of their gap discipline so far this season.
Here's Banham, 5 on the shot clock. Banham doubled, and it's deflected out of bounds. 3 seconds on the shot clock for Chicago.
And really tough defense there. You saw Washington blitz on the sidelines. Really gave no space to Rachel Banham, who was looking to drive it.
Reese, quick touch inside. Cardoso, too strong on that one. Sykes with the rebound.
That's what they like to do. That's why they call those two the skyscrapers. They love that high-low action.
Back cut there by Citron. Nice find from Iriafen, just too strong on it.
Yeah, beautifully executed, though, in terms of the precision and execution, except for the shot going in.
At 3, off the mark, loose ball controlled by Sykes.
I like the back cuts. And Washington, especially Sonia Citron, has been masterful at making those dart cuts to the rack.
Iriafen going right at Cardoso. Count the bucket and the foul for Kiki Iriafen.
Well, that's the power. Started her collegiate career at Stanford for 3 years and finished up with the Trojans at USC. But she has been a different player altogether than what we were accustomed to on the collegiate level. I mean, she has come in and taken this league by storm.
Reese taking the 3, that's off the mark. Austin pushing off the rebound to the corner, extra touch. Sykes gets it back. Lob inside, Austin collects, had it blocked from behind by Reese.
Well, last time these two teams were matched up, that was a matchup to circle on your game program. They were going at it. They're both passionate. Both of them said that after the game. But you love to see that level of competitive fire.
Citron off the curl. Mid-range goes.
Mid-range menace. Sonia Citron, easy peasy. And she has just the stoic, as you just demonstrated very nicely, my friend, the stoic facial expression.
It was the stare down for me.
I love it.
We're seeing a little more from Sonia Citron every game. Here's Cardoso. And a whistle and a foul to the displeasure of Sydney Johnson.
I thought there was a travel there. Maybe she lost possession. So,
as did I.
I may need glasses, but not on that.
Not on that
particular.
Not on that one. Cardoso, a 73% free throw shooter on the season. The last matchup, as I mentioned, she was not with the team. She had just finished the AmeriCup performance with Brazil, had not joined the team yet after playing with Brazil.
And she's had 3 consecutive double-doubles, and she has been a machine for Chicago in terms of her consistent play down inside in the absence of Reese in the last 2 games with that back injury.
Iriafen attacking, kick out, 4 seconds. 3 seconds for Austin, got by Banham, lays it up and in.
Roadkill with Rachel Banham in the way, but Shakira Austin just stepped over and got the deuce. Staying with plays. It's one of the best things that she does down inside. Broken plays don't bother her in terms of her focus and finish.
Trying to go inside to Reese, out of bounds. Sykes had the disadvantage, but comes up with the turnover.
Yeah, and you saw the excitement there. The 4-time all-defensive player inside.
Sykes into the paint, drops it off. Iriafen, yes!
You got to be able to attack and finish inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far.
Reese missed the first one, still with it, blocked. And they're going to give this one to Iriafen. And Shakira Austin having a conversation with Mai Forsberg about the hook. That was not called.
And she was having that, have your ear. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. In the middle of the play, she stopped and said, excuse me, can I have a discussion? And, oh, let me get this block.
She said, by the way, let's take a look at your keys to tonight's matchup.
It was something else. I tell you what, Washington, what they have to do well in this game against Chicago is limit the offensive rebounds. Chicago is second best in the WNBA with 10 boards per game. And Washington's second best in only giving up 7.8 offensive boards, and they have to get Sykes back in sync. And Sydney Johnson said, hey, she did so many other great things off the ball. She was 0 for 6 in the last game against Phoenix. But against Chicago, she had her career high 32.
And there you are, Miss Scott.
There we go. Sync Sykes.
Here's Beck Allen back the other way as she gets the mid-ranger.
That's what Washington needs to also take away. They have to get back. Chicago likes to go just as quickly as they do in the open floor.
Citron working off of Austin. Allen deflected it, but is still with the Mystics.
Ooh.
Spins on Reese, comes back. Yes, off the window.
As she's saying, too small on the way back. Very subtly so, but she had the hand by the hip. Oh boy.
And Reese trying to come back the other way. He's gonna head to the free throw line.
But she, okay.
I'm unsure. Elizabeth Williams checking in for Chicago. Steph Dolson and Jade Melvin for Washington.
I love how Washington has established their paint, and that's what we said would be a key. They have been able to attack early and often on the interior. And look how the defense for Chicago is spreading Washington out, but they're still trying to have precision.
Citron hits.
You saw Sonia Citron take a peek in the paint on a cut, and then she said, you know what, it's too crowded in here, relocated to the outside and bangs a triple down.
Drop off there from Allen to Williams. That was a very vet-minded matchup.
Absolutely, and I'm telling you, the high-low for Chicago is one of their highest chunks of production on the offensive end.
Sutton left that short, up the floor, Nurse. Attacking Melvin, kicks it back. Now working with Williams. Pull up. She gets that to touch.
And she's just so crafty with it and takes her time. A little decel on that initial drive. They got the ball back and still got to her sweet spot right there at the nail.
Area Fenn off the pump fake, attacking. Got into the body of Williams. Now we're gonna have a commercial.
You know, in that last matchup, Angel Reese was 12 of 15 from the free throw line. I mean, she's already been to the line tonight. But if they can limit those kinds of opportunities for Angel Reese, they'll be better served as well in the defensive end.
And Area Fenn at the free throw line. Off the mark, splits the pair. Michaela Onyenwere into the ball game for Chicago. Here's Banham. That one goes off the screen for Banham.
And Banham had a solid performance Sunday against Indiana, where she knocked in 6 of her 11 triples. So you can't let her have any daylight from out there for sure.
Chicago 4 of 8 from the floor. The Mystics 7 of 10 right now. Area Fenn kicks it, 3 seconds. Dolson does not get the bounce, but how about Jade? Oh, they're calling a foul on now. I thought she was keeping it alive.
Oh, she had the pogo sticks on though and went up high to grab that basketball. Jade Melbson, WNBA, has done exceptionally well all season long.
Well, to your point about the rebounding, it can't just be Shakira, Kiki, and Steph. It's got to be all 5 as Banham gets the mid-ranger to go there.
Yeah, it's teamwork, right? And you don't have to have the post players, if you will, shoulder all of that energy in there.
Engsler 3 off the mark. Banham the rebound for Chicago. Chicago with a 1-point lead here. Reese spins on Engsler, drops that in.
Well, that's what Angel Reese wants. She wants a piece of your body on that spin move. She loves to come back and pop it in with her left hand, her strong hand. She's a lefty.
Sykes on the cross, attacking baseline. Williams came for the help. Loose ball on the ground. Sykes and Onyenwere jump it up.
right hand on that one. She tried to take that left hand away, and she has that little soft baby hook with that right hand inside. She's just been so tough. Sophomore campaign at LSU.
And they're going to count the bucket and the foul. What a find to Steph Dolson off the jump ball. That gets worked on, because it's not just jump it up, see who can get it first. It's a strategic thing.
Oh, absolutely. You have to practice it as well. Make sure everyone's where they need to be. And Steph Dolson was right where Slim needed her to be on that.
Trying to get it into Reese, who has Sykes on her. Sykes able to deflect it out of bounds. She thought it was off of Reese, though.
It looked like it hit Slim's hands and then bounced off of Reese's hands. It was a very bang, bang, quick.
Chicago was on an 11-0 run before the free throw opportunity.
I like the patience and composure that Washington has presented so far.
Angsler is going to head to the free throw line. She wanted that and one opportunity.
And she wanted that hard cut to produce something for the team. But I'm sure loves the fact that she's headed to the line as she got a piece of the defense that was trying to help.
Both teams getting in the free throw line here in the first quarter. Chicago hasn't missed, 6 of 6, and the Mystics are now 2 of 5 at the free throw line. Kiki Iriafen returning, Lucy Olson checking in.
Emily Angsler coming off of a season-high 8 points against Phoenix in the last game, and in the absence of Aaliyah Edwards, her minutes are going to be bigger, and she's got to come in and perform exactly like that in this game as well.
No Edwards, as Banham is off the mark. Angsler the rebound, and no Sika Kone, who's with the Mali national team at Afrobasket.
Right.
Nice dish inside as the finish for Iriafen.
Just excellent teamwork and passing and execution on the offensive end by Brittany Sykes and the Washington Mystics.
Reese getting inside. That one doesn't go, trying to get her own rebound, does. Spins back the other side, doesn't get it. Gets her own rebound, third time's the charm.
And that's why she leads the WNBA in offensive rebounds. And that's why Chicago is second with 10 offensive boards per contest. Got to put a body on Angel Reese right away with some urgency when the shot goes up initially.
Extra touch, one more Angsler. Inside to Iriafen, poked away by Allen. Loose ball on the ground. And we'll get another jump ball here.
The second jump by Angel Reese on the glass, and then it's so tough to contend with. And I know I say easier said than done a lot of times, because I know how quickly things transpire on the inside of the paint. Especially with a player like Angel Reese, who has a knack for the basketball. She understands as soon as that ball leaves the shooter's hand, whether it's her or someone else, she's making her way to the rim to get two hands up high to snatch it down and go up again. I mean, that's why she was also an all-star yet again in her second season.
Angsler came up with the loose ball, and they're going to get a loose ball foul on Maddie Westfeld, who just checked into the ball game. Kind of gave a little shove.
Yeah, I just thought I saw that too. And you can pull somebody's hand away so they can't get that second hand on the ball to get it. I saw that too over there.
Angsler misses the first one. And splits the pair. So a 2-point lead here for Washington. Just under 2 minutes to go, 23-21.
You see Angel Reese is the initiator on the offensive end. She said when she grew up, she was more of a guard. And now that she's facing
soft hands from Nurse inside,
it's opened up more playmaking ability for Angel Reese, because now she's been unlocked in terms of being that big guard.
Melvin tried to go to the corner, forgot how long of a reach Beck Allen has.
Man, she's one of the best defenders in the league.
First turnover there for Washington. Onyenwere off the mark. And as national team teammates, Jade should know.
Yeah.
Citron, a little hesitation, attacking Onyenwere. Able to get that off the window. What a move from the rook.
How about that? Sonia Citron means business. You hear me? Ooh, my goodness. That was so swift. Some excellent fluidity to the cup.
I just saw a fan doing the movie reel.
I like it.
Allen off the spin into the three and hits. That's a nasty move.
What in the wide world of sports? The Holly Berry, all the things. Wow. Lucy Olsen was right there, but got turned around. Meg Allen shot that one like she was shooting a 10-footer, not a triple.
Citron, 8 on the shot clock. Hits from distance. Eight on the shot clock here. Reese trying to get downhill, met by Iriafen, and Iriafen is going to get whistled for the foul.
For Brittany and those oppressive stat lines like you just said, Christy, because at the beginning of this season, I asked her if she felt just any pressure coming into this season and having so much weight on her shoulders, not only as a leader of the team, but someone that they were going to look at to score. And she said, absolutely not. I'm just going to go out there and play my game and try to get better every single day. But speaking of getting better, coach in that last huddle told his team to stop allowing so much transition offense from the sky. We'll see if they improve in the second. Megan.
A foul was called on Shakira Austin, and Cardoso got the lob inside.
And at 6'7", it's tough. And when she was at South Carolina playing for Dawn Staley, I mean, she was operating just like that down in the painted area. Chicago knows how to get the ball to her nice and high as well over Jade Melvin's head.
And Sykes able to get downhill on that one.
And she had a season-high 32 points against the same Chicago Sky team. So maybe right now she's finding her comfortability on the offensive end and where and when to attack like that.
Nurse working off Westbeld. Step back three. That's off the mark as Melbourne tracks it down. Here's Sykes. Little hesitation. Gets into the paint. Gets the layup.
Well, you don't have to tell her twice. I'm going to tell you what. She understands her assignment. To Ariana Prather's point, she wants to be the leader, and not just the statistical leader, but the leader by example. And the last two plays prove that.
Beck Allen coming back the other way into her pull-up game.
Man, she's so silky with her release. Have to stop that if you're not right there.
Olsen able to tear it away. Got it to Dolson. And the Sky wanted to travel, but the officials said there was no true possession to give it to you.
Lucy Olsen staying with impeccable awareness on that one to dish it to Dolson.
Nurse looking for Westbell. Lob inside. Deflected by Sykes using the bunnies. Sykes running the floor. Drop off. Cross court. Olsen. Yes, beautiful ball movement.
Advantage right now in production on the interior. Need to keep that up. Looks like a zone here by Chicago because of it, a 2-3.
Washington currently on a 9-4 run. Olsen tried to bank that in.
I don't know if she meant she was off balance, but she did try to use the glass.
It would look like it was going to be a nice one, not like one of those bam.
Right. Like when I was shooting around earlier?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
A soft touch.
Okay.
Soft kiss off the glass. And a whistle and a foul called on Steph Dolson.
It was a lemon pepper flat right there. And had her
no mumbo sauce.
No mumbo sauce on that. I'll leave.
5 on the shot clock. Reese attacking the paint, kicks it to Cardoso. And she lost the handle on that. It's going to stay with Chicago. They'll have 1 second on the shot clock. And it is National Wing Day.
Go get some. After.
I had some for lunch before I came here.
From Dion's over here?
No. It was leftovers from last night.
Oh, come on, man.
I ordered extras so that I would have some for today.
Okay.
Thai chili. It was pretty good.
I like it.
Put them back in the air fryer, reheat it, get a little crispy.
Double crisp, that thing. I like it. It's National Wing Day. I didn't even know that. I like that.
And a shot clock violation called on Chicago a few days ago. It was National Auntie Day. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on my gift cards for my nieces and nephews.
I didn't get anything in the mailbox, man.
Right?
I didn't see anything. Gift cards.
Shug Sutton back into the ball game. Area Fen and Citron as well. Here's Citron working off the screen. Goes to her on the pocket pass. And Banham got her hand in there. Here's Allen. Off the sidestep three. Beck Allen is on fire tonight.
I mean, she is on a heater. Every shot that she has taken has been proper and pure. My goodness.
She is 4 for 4 for 10 points. Here's Sutton trying to answer. That one bounces out. Cardoso looked like she was thinking about the baseball pass. Entry inside. Reese. Too strong. Iriafen able to shove that out of the hand. Here she is on the run, but it ends up with Sutton cross court. Cardoso the rebound.
Shug Sutton has been knocking in those triples, just missed a couple of them in this game.
Allen off the miss. Reese trying to get it to Cardoso, who spins baseline. And Sydney Johnson wants a timeout. And Chicago trails by 1, 39-38 here.
Sword for their kids every single time. And then, you know, the losses are all on the coach. That's what coaches think. The wins are all for the players.
And the Mystics coming back the other way. Steph Dolson, or excuse me, Sonia Citron has 16 now, Christy.
And she has been lightning in a bottle. I'm telling you what, Sonia Citron, only a rookie, giving players some definite difficulty with her skill set on the offensive.
And Cardoso hitting the first free throw.
And she's shooting 52% for her career. I mean, she's been flat out solid. The carryover from last year as a member of the all-rookie team to this season. And you want to see all aspects continue to evolve, and you've seen that with Cardoso and Reese.
Cardoso has 10 points on the ball game, 8 this quarter.
This zone has slowed down the fluidity for the Mystics.
As area. And Aaliyah Edwards is making her bobblehead debut on July 31st. That is just 2 days away. This highly anticipated giveaway will only be available for the first 1,500 fans, so be sure to arrive early to secure it. And of course, it'll be against the Golden State Valkyrie.
Something, you got to come and get your own, my friend. I'm not carrying a big bag that day, and I'm
nope.
You got to get your own.
Sure not. I'm not even going to bring an extra bag
That's
on purpose.
Right. Where are them fans at? Come on and get it. 1,500 of them.
5-point lead here for Washington. Onyenwere in the paint. And that one bounces and drops.
It looked like a little zone there by the Washington Mystics. So both teams trying to mix up their defensive schematics.
Citron still hot. Here's Reese attacking. Too strong off the window. Slim slithering her way through. Drops it off. Iriafen goes right back at Cardoso.
Oh, man. Sydney Johnson just gave the epitome of what coaches' nonverbal expressions are, and it was an oh-no way to go on that one.
Banham off the screen.
This is a tennis match or a basketball game.
Settle in.
Just like, what? A seatbelt on. I love it.
Dolson inside Iriafen. Pump fake. That one rolls off the rim.
But a nice find. Now Washington knows what they can get. Sit down right in front of the rim in a solid position.
And Reese lays it up and in.
She just gets so low to the ground with her ability to put the ball on the deck and then leverages her body at a difficult angle to contend and contest it.
Dolson, offensive rebound into the body of Reese. And a whistle and a foul will be called on Angel Reese. Steph Dolson will head to the free throw line.
I love the wisdom right there by the most seasoned player on the Washington Mystics roster, Stephanie Dolson, AKA Big Mama Steph. With that Big Mama pump fake. Just sell it and then get into the body of Reese.
And Dolson missing the front end as the Mystics have a 3-point lead here, and Sonia Citron joining some fantastic company when you think of rookies in double figures.
I mean, it's the song that comes to mind is The Truth About Us, Sony. She's no, but she has been magnificent, right? In terms of her consistency and her seamless evolution. Every single game you've seen something more from Sonia Citron. She has been spectacular, to say the least.
Williams picks up the loose ball. Going baseline, got Dolson in the air. And they're gonna get a foul called on Steph Dolson.
She had 2 points of contact with the 2 arm bars on the back of Williams. Oh, nice job by Shook Sutton to snake that screen for Banham so that she could get that coverage, and Banham couldn't get a rise and fire triple off.
4 on the shot clock for Banham. Step back, doesn't go. Iriafen the rebound.
I like that switch also by Citron and Shook Sutton to give some more length on Banham's shot.
Citron. Melvin. Here's Iriafen. Kicks it. Angsler. Off the mark. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. 3-point lead for Washington. Onyenwere. Williams. Into the paint. Too strong. Gets her own rebound. But they're going to get a whistle. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Elizabeth Williams.
Elizabeth Williams incredulously looking connected to the jawbone of Iriafen.
3 fouls on Elizabeth Williams. Sutton. And she hits through contact.
Yeah, Washington needed that one. Shook Sutton, a 41% three-point shooter coming into this game, and she has just been magnificent in terms of her production.
Nurse off the screen, does not go. Sutton pushing here for Washington. Angsler running the floor, kicks it. Citron off the cross, 2-foot stop. Gets it back, working off Iriafen. The fader from Iriafen doesn't get the drop, but Angsler keeping it alive through the fingertips of Melvin. And it's going to be Chicago basketball.
I love the hustle. Listen, I don't care. That's a turnover. Yes, I saw it the same way you all did. But the extra effort is what you love to see. There's no quit in this Washington Mystics team. They have a unified motor about them and the gumption and the moxie to compete. I'd love to see a player sprint to the basketball and have it go out than to have them standing far away from it and watch it bounce out. Let's go. I like the competition level here.
And you heard the from the crowd when Angsler didn't take that transition bucket. I liked it because she felt she was out of control. Why not try to get a better shot? Or at least save it, which she had done to the hands of Sonia Citron.
I feel you, but I wanted her to shoot it too.
We all did, but I get what she did. And I get what Sykes just did there. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Blink, whatever is less than a nanosecond. I think you have her in front of you, and then she attacks your top leg, and she's gone. Blur.
Beck Allen checking back in. Sykes hits both free throws. 55-47 lead. for Washington. 30 seconds to play here in the half. Banham working off Williams.
Nice gap coverage there by Eriefin. So Sykes can recover.
Williams into the paint, hook shot. That one doesn't go. Shot clock turned off for Washington. Here's Sutton, 6 seconds. Engsler inside, Eriefin collects, kicks, Sutton.
For Brittany Sykes.
Here she is spinning on Banham. And that one just a little too strong. Beck Allen, now Reese at the logo. Both coaches going with their starting lineup back to start this third quarter. Here's Banham. 6 on the shot clock as she attacks and drops that in.
Whew. That was a moon ball over the outstretched long arms of Brittany Sykes as they share a giggle on the way back. As Banham had something to say and they dap it up. That's all love out here. I love that banter. I love it.
Here's Citron, kick. Austin in the corner. That one's off the mark as Reese comes up with the rebound.
Shakira Austin 0 for 5 coming into this game from range. But we've seen her working out after practice, getting shots up. That's not outside of her wheelhouse. She just hasn't been able to mark yet this season.
Miscue there between Reese and Cardoso.
Yeah, a zig and then a zag, unfortunately, for the two of them. The Skyscrapers had a miscalculation on the angle on that one.
Reese working on a double-double here. She's got 9 rebounds to go with her 11 points. On that back cut, shows Sutton this time, getting behind the defense.
As she should, right? We've seen Sonia Citron find the fruits of her labor on cuts like that. And just baiting Chicago in. They play so hard up that basketball line.
Eriefin with the deflection. Sutton pushing, drop off. Eriefin on the pass fake and the finish.
Ooh, the mystical rookie playmaker right there with the crafty bucket inside. Kiki Eriefin coming up solid on that play.
8 on the shot clock into Cardoso. And Cardoso, nice touch off the window.
Nothing much you can do at 6'7" for Cardoso. Maybe crowd her space so when she puts it on the deck, you can kick it out of there with a deflection. But boy, when she turns that body and faces the cup, super tough.
The GDIT defensive play of the game, Christy.
Of how she operates with wisdom. And again, only a rookie, but was given the respect of being an all-star rookie this year.
Sykes lost the handle on that one. And Nurse might have got one in the chops.
Oh, that's got to be offensive. Oh.
And they're going to say stays here, Christy.
And the Mystics bench is contemplating whether or not they should take a look at that.
Is going to sub in as Austin picks up her 4th. Here's Nurse. Back to Reese. Foul line jumper. Nice touch.
Very smooth by Angel Reese. Angel's mom, who is also named Angel, is in the building alongside her brother, Juju Reese.
Kiki Eriefin with the bucket and the foul. I don't know how she got it to her, Christy.
I tell you what, Kiki Eriefin has some.
She was coming.
As soon as her shoulder hit the deck, she's like, listen, I got to move myself and get out of the way.
62-53 lead here. Eriefin, 16 points on 4 of 6 shooting. Cardoso inside, trying to go up against Dolson. Dolson walls her up, left it short. Eriefin the rebound.
Really good defense down inside by Steph Dolson, disallowing any easy production at the cup.
Little hesitation. Banham with the loose ball. Up the floor to Reese. Dolson, good job deflecting. And then Nurse able to read that in transition.
Like Reese was going for the foul and not trying to make the shot on that last play.
Area Fenn the rebound off the Beck Allen 3 miss. 62-53, Jade Melvin getting set to check in.
A little horn set here with the post players up high at those elbows trying to free Brittany Sykes.
Area Fenn spins on Reese, left it short. Reese attacking, and Angel Reese is going to head to the free throw line.
Angel Reese, she's already gone to the free throw line 6 times in this game, and we said the last matchup she was 12 of 15 from the free throw. Strength has been the turning point for her WNBA skill set. Her ability to face the basket this season, whether it be to complete plays as a passer or an initiator in the open floor. She can also put it on the deck. And I think that shot that she took on the previous possession with the little pity pat, the pity pat and pull, a little midi, that's as soft as I've seen her take those mid-range shots. And she continues to develop that way with those middies and get some threes down. Boy, she's going to be a terrorizer for years to come in the WNBA.
Here's Engsler. Citron attacking, blocked by Reese. A lot of contact to the head area of Citron.
She's hanging in there. I mean, she had those 19 points, career high numbers in only the first half and 14 minutes.
Phantom with a nice move.
And she is a bucket getter. And she understands the assignment of being able to score on all 3 levels for Chicago.
Area Fenn attacking into the paint. Hook shot goes.
Ha! She said too small afterwards, too. Oh boy. The rookie against the vet. That's big words right there.
Used her own hook shot move on her, too.
Yes, she did.
Ooh. Bantam working off Williams. Pocket pass. Crowd wanted to travel nonetheless. It ends up in a turnover. And they're going to get a transition take foul called in this quarter. She's 7 of 11.
How about these rookies? 7-Eleven's open 24 hours.
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you what. And so is the bucket when Kiki has the ball.
And Brittany Sykes, a little hesitation with the finish.
And going back to what we were talking about the pain points at Area Fenn and Austin, I mean, it just comes at you in waves. I mean, any player can get activated in an efficient manner for this young Washington Mystics team.
Area Fenn, the deflection. Sutton.
Smart for Sutton to reorganize and get the ball back outside.
And that ball deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Washington.
Yeah, a nice bounce pass right into the hands of Kiki. Area Fenn would have been so great. Yeah. Fake a pass to make a pass. I see you over here doing it.
Point guard, I know where to put it.
And I'm trying to say,
I gotta put it on the money.
We want that bounce pass down in there, honey. We want the bouncer.
You see the turnovers in this ball game. Oh, in-out dribble from Sykes. Gets into the paint. Engsler. That one's off the mark. Loose ball, though, collected by Olsen. 2 seconds. Sykes steps into it. That one back iron. We got some whistles. It's staying here.
A lot of extracurricular contact under the basket down inside. Tyler Marsh having a quizzical look, and he's discussing it with the coaches.
It was actually on Sykes' three-point attempt, so she's got 3 shots. Reese went to close out.
Well, all right.
There you go. And Reese, I mentioned working on that double-double. She's got it. Reese also has 4 fouls, but of her 11 rebounds, 5 of her 11 rebounds are offensive, which is something we're becoming accustomed to seeing from her.
Yeah, absolutely. Staying active on the glass. And in terms of Brittany Sykes, I mean, in the last game, she only had 6 attempts. She missed all of those. She didn't get to the free throw. But Brittany Sykes, Engsler has that foul right there, but Brittany Sykes has had a nice bounce back performance in this one. And the last time she went scoreless was back on August 7th in 2020 in the Wubble, 158 games ago. That was a big chunk of time, but she's on one in this game for Washington.
An 8-0 run here for Washington as Sydney Johnson wants to call a timeout. Question about her?
Absolutely, and that's correct, right? I mean, Sydney Johnson said now she's seeing the first level of defense, like she's the top of the list, and seeing a lot of different defensive schemes.
Engsler is hit in the face by Reese. And Reese is trying to implore Tyler March to challenge it. And he's going to oblige, as it would be her 5th foul.
And Kia Nurse was off
His ability to challenge the rest of the game.
and that's tough for them, right? Especially moving forward, but also with 5 fouls hung on number 5 for Chicago, Angel Reese. They're trying to battle back in this game. I mean, she was out for the last 5 games with that back injury and 2 consecutive games. It's her first game back from having those back issues. But now she is saddled with foul trouble.
And Washington currently on a 10-0 run as Engsler forces that one out of bounds. It will remain with Chicago and 5 on the shot clock.
Well, we've seen Emily Engsler be right on time defensively several times. Engsler.
4 seconds now. 2 seconds. Banham lets it fly. And they're going to get a shot clock violation. .313 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 72-57 lead for Washington.
And as you said earlier, no Ariel Atkins in this game. Didn't make the trip. Obviously spent several seasons here, including 2019 championship year here for the Washington Mystics. I know a lot of fans are disappointed in not seeing her, so well wishes to Ariel.
I look forward to seeing her back on the floor. Cross court, Sykes using the bunnies to catch it. Steps through the defense, off the window.
Oh no, she did.
She did.
Yeah. Brittany Sykes, baby. Oh my gosh.
Cardoso gets that off the rim quickly.
Yeah, once she gets established with her seal down in there.
Sykes in the corner. Why not? Ten in the quarter for Brittany Sykes, 18 on the ball game. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Nurse. Trying to back down on Melvin, goes into the body. And Nurse is going to get whistled for the foul and has words for the officials.
Eyes behind the line, corner pocket.
Austin spins middle. Fades to the baseline, left it short. Banham.
Good job by Lucy Olsen to track and snake coverage.
Banham left it short. Cardoso on the follow.
And she has found the basketball and so many opportunities at point-blank range down in there by the cup for Chicago in this game.
Melvin. Sykes.
Good re-screen to create the cross match.
Austin taps it back out. Pass fake. Melvin inside. 2 seconds. Olsen sidestep 3. Hits! Cardoso back the other way. Off 1 foot. Gets her own tip. Doesn't go. Williams follow. Doesn't go. Cardoso. Yes.
I mean, that was 5 touches down inside. Tried to tip it in. Washington tried to be disruptive in there.
Jade Melvin for 3. Could not answer. Engsler trying to keep it alive, but Williams came up with it. Under a minute to go in the 3rd. We still got the 4th, Christy.
I love it. I'm over here clapping, golf clap. So y'all can't hear it, but I'm definitely doing it. I'm here for all of it.
Onyenwere attacking, gets the bucket and the foul.
Washington still with a +10 in the paint. And that was one of the keys for the Mystics, so far so good with that.
And she completes the three-point play.
She's been scoreless in back-to-back games coming into this one. 0 for 7 in the last 2 for Chicago.
7 players between the two teams in double figures in this one. Austin got the kick. Olsen back to Austin. Spins, fakes, comes back middle, left it short.
On that first catch, she shouldn't have dribbled it. She should have just shot the basketball. You're right in there. The defense was sloughed off. We got to fire it.
6 on the clock for Banham. 2 seconds off the cross. Oh my goodness. At the end of the quarter, Rachel Banham continues to have the hot hand for Chicago. No run to close out that third quarter. Here's Cardoso going against Iriafen as Austin comes up with the rebound. Austin pushing. Austin to Citron, and then it's bobbled and taken away by Banham. Westbelt tried to go to Cardoso. Sutton takes it away. Here's Citron.
She's matched up with Westbell. They were teammates at Notre Dame, both rookies.
Lob inside Iriafen, and a whistle and a foul.
I love that last sequence. I mean, the pace of this game has been fast. That they were going to be workhorses on the glass, especially with the return of Angel Reese, the league's leader in rebounding and on the O glass. But the second chance points, Chicago has a 10-1 advantage there. So moving forward in this game, for Washington to sustain this comfortable cushion of a lead, they're going to have to keep them off the boards because they're not making other shots, but they've been making those second chance opportunities down there. 12-5 advantage on the O glass. Coming into this game, Chicago second best with 10 offensive rebounds per contest.
Here's Banham, lob inside. Cardoso, too strong on that one. If you're just joining us, Angel Reese saddled in that third quarter with just under 4 minutes to play with 5 fouls. So we'll see how long Tyler Marsh can try to go with her on the bench. Here's Melvin, got behind the defense and the foul.
And national team, and Sandy Brondella was here with the New York Liberty. That's what she was calling her, and I tell you what, a bright light and a bright future for that one.
As I mentioned, Angel Reese saddled with the 5 fouls. Tyler Marsh electing to bring her in as quickly as possible. Onyenwere trying to get Austin to bite. Too strong. Cardoso couldn't keep it in bounds as it will go to Washington. And the Mystics started the ball game at the charity stripe, 7 of 13. Since then, they have gone 14 of 14 in the ball game. 19 for 25 overall.
And I love that. And Washington just continues to stay aggressive, making the proper reads.
Melvin left it short, got her own rebound. Kick out to Austin. Here's Citron, works off her. Citron, too strong. Austin keeps it alive. And they're going to get a jump ball called between Banham and Austin.
I love it. Shakira Austin was not going to be denied a touch on the basketball on that rebound. She came flying in there with 2 high hands and tried to snatch it away. And the league's best rebounder, an Angel Reese.
Beck Allen came up with the jump ball. Allen cutting behind the defense. Misses.
Good job by Jay Melvin to disrupt on the second side.
Onyenwere, 3 off the mark. Iriafen doing a good job blocking off Cardoso. Melvin attacking, stops on a dime, kicks it. Sutton, little hesitation, floater, too strong, loose ball. Beck Allen with it. Reese, guarded by Citron. And they're going to give her the bucket and the foul.
In Angel Reese, she had Citron in retreat mode, and that's so slices with on the offensive end. She makes it so tough to beat her to the spot because of it.
85-72 lead here for Washington. Citron spinning off the defense. Austin backing down Allen, got her in the air. Nice finish.
Smart. Nice footwork, was able to put the brakes on and not the hydraulics. She stopped on a dime right there. Wherewithal to pump, fake, and finish. I like that by Shakira Austin inside.
Onyenwere working off Cardoso, goes to her on the lob, and she's able to finish.
That two-player action, tough to stop. Onyenwere, great playmaker, especially when she has a target down inside. That's 6'7" in Cardoso.
Citron gets the bounce. What about the find from Iriafen?
Two rookies are better than one. Beautifully executed on the offensive side by Youngwood.
The crowd is roaring loud tonight. Hearts are pounding, burning bright and bright. The field's alive, electric light. We rise, we rock, we won't back down. This is our moment, this is our crown. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts and stone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire.
Good work.
We charge, we chase, we're here to claim. We're the thunder, we're the flame. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts and stone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. It's in our bones.
Into the body of Citron, high off the window, gets that to go. The Sixers are 5-on-4. Lob to Austin, left to give it one more. Sutton
Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire.
And Tyler Marsh wants a timeout. A 92-78 Marmax after this one.
I love the defense that Washington has been able to play, especially in the second half, to open this game up.
Phantom out of the timeout. That one doesn't go. And is Austin able to collect?
Shook Sutton tapped it out of Angel Reese's hands, so she couldn't snatch that second chance opportunity down off the O boards.
And they've held her off the O boards in this second half. She had all 5 of her O boards in the first half. Sykes in the corner. This one does not go.
And Washington right now an effective 25 assists on 32 made shots. They've just been on a string.
Phantom still on a heater.
Yeah, she's such a flat-out toughie. I love to tell the story of when she had 60 on the collegiate level at Minnesota. And Kobe Bryant tweeted about her, and that's her favorite player, which is why she wears 24 on her jersey.
Sykes to Citron. Trying to get to Dolson. Deflected there by Reese.
Fake a pass to make a pass. You know those high hands for Reese are going to be in the air. Fake it high and drop it low.
Reese kicks it back out to Banham. 6 on the shot clock. Sidestep over to Nurse. 4 seconds. She stepped back threes and she hits.
Wow. Degree of difficulty under the duress of the shot clock.
Shook Sutton is down on the sideline. She is down and cannot get up. It was actually Tanisha Wright, assistant coach with the Chicago Sky, yelling at threes off the mark. Iriafen offensive board.
Nice patience here to get it back out and get reestablished in the quarter court.
Melbourne came into the ball game for Sutton. Austin fadeaway doesn't go. Reese the rebound. (92-83) lead here for Washington. 3:34 to play in the fourth.
Looks like they're trying to free Kia Nurse. And that strong side corner, she came off the curl wide open. Reese still with it though.
Flips to Cardoso, spinning into the middle, too strong, and a whistle and a foul. And it's gonna be on Shakira Austin.
It looks like a lot of the Mystics players are trying to see if they're going to challenge that one. It does not look like it, however.
It'll be Austin's 5th foul.
So both she and Angel Reese saddled with those 5 fouls.
And Mystics courtside is back with
That I'm trying to get a hold of. Let's go. Next time we have to go, Megan.
Yeah, we'll go. I like the pandas. I've never seen them.
We have to get you there.
Melbourne getting downhill and getting the foul to go along with it.
On the absence of Shook Sutton, Jade Melbourne ways that they wish they didn't have to.
And Melbourne able to pay off the 3-point play. Back to an 11-point lead here for Washington.
Well, there's nothing worse as an interior player to see someone coming straight to your area with a full head of steam. That just changes everything.
Here's Nurse for 3. That's off the mark. Austin the rebound now with Sykes. Iriafen. The Iriafen jumper doesn't go. Got her own rebound right at Cardoso for the finish.
That's just a monster play by the rookie. Career high for Kiki Iriafen. Just a magnificent, magnetic play on the second effort.
Nurse working off Cardoso. Doubled by the rookies. And one official had a jump ball, one had a foul.
And he wants them to play contained and not pick up any easy fouls here. But Christy, I guess you can talk about how great is it to see your team respond the way that the Mystics have today after coming off of a loss.
Well, you love to see this level of response from the youngest team in the WNBA, right? The bounce back ability and the resilience to correct the things that didn't go properly for them on Sunday. Just 48 hours later, coming out here playing and clicking on all cylinders.
Citron spins back, baseline, count the bucket and the foul. How about the Rook getting to work?
I'm going to tell you one thing about Sonia Citron. You
Paying it off at the free throw line. And she's up to 25 after a 19-point first half.
And she is just a big bounce in her step in this game.
Banham into the pull-up mid-ranger. The Mystics have eclipsed the century.
The crowd is roaring loud tonight. Hearts are pounding, burning bright and bright. The field's alive, alive. Electric light. We rise, we run, we won't back down. This is our moment, this is our ground. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts in stone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire.
First layup doesn't go.
We charge, we chase, we're here to claim. We're the thunder, we're the flame. Game on, let's take it home. We fight together, we're not alone. Game on, hearts in stone. Victory's calling, it's in our bones. It's in our bones.
Shot clock turned off here for Chicago.
Sweat is dripping, breath is fire. Push the limit, climb up higher. Every step builds our empire. We charge, we chase, we're here.
To 2-2 on this 5-game home